Good evening, everyone. Good evening, pilots, passengers, everyone. Welcome to the stream. It's a Wednesday afternoon, no, evening, sorry. I'm still in afternoon mood. So, yeah, we are flying the 146-300 again. So it's a long time ago. And we do that from Denmark to Slovakia. That's our flight for tonight. It will be around 1 hour and 26 minutes, something like that. So Joe Trimble is already here. So hi everyone, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. Also Eddie is here. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Also Knight at Night is here. Welcome to the stream as well. So hope you're all doing fine. We'll put the webcam on and don't be surprised because it will give a flash, I think. And I hope the colors are a bit better than yesterday. There we go. So, Elliot, morning, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. And then, Knight at Night, hello mate. So, hello, hello. Elliot, it was appears out of nowhere. Yes, that's me. Oops. And we're already in the cockpit here. So today we don't use GSX because that is not really working with this plane. For the last time I tested it, FS Realistic is running, and it seems that I always need to restart my sim to connect to everything. Also my top bar was not working or not connected, so I needed to restart the sim again. It seems to be something new from this year. Elliot, you mean evening? Sorry. And then Elliot, you love the 146. Yes, yes. And Joe with a flashy. Yes. I don't know how that comes, but it's something specific for this camera. Every time if I start it up or push the button on my OBS, it will flash. So today the cargo version, that's what we are using. Elliot, 146 is British, I think. Yes, British Aerospace. I think that's British. Indeed. Alright, so let's jump into the cockpit because we also need to use ONAIR company. So I need to load up this plane, and I will load it fully. I don't know how many fuel we need. 7,402 kilograms, and there's included 2,000 kilograms of fuel already. So we just load it up fully. We have space enough, I believe. Yeah, still 4,000. And then we have also need one flight attendant. Alright. And one thing I need to check is the time. So if you do that, we can load already. So after I need to change the time, otherwise we can fly in the dark. We wait a bit until that is loaded up. Joe, like it gets my attention and helps me wake up. Oh, so good morning to you then. Matt, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. So hello, hello. Thanks for joining. So actually I cannot start anything before my ONAIR company is loaded up. So I just needed to do that before the stream. Elliot just landed at Blackbush. Yeah, I saw you flying. You were flying towards Europe, France or something, I believe it was. Or somewhere in that neighborhood. You were crossing the sea, just in front of France, I believe. That I saw you maybe an hour ago. Davis, Karen Davis, morning from Christchurch, New Zealand. So welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. And a very good morning to you. And then Ignite at night, you can see Dexter parked next to you. Oh. Right, I see one plane here. And if you can see Dexter, so who is Dexter? Is this Dexter or is this Ignite at night? We see also some small helicopters, nice helicopters. They fly really good. The easiest helicopter you can fly in the Microsoft Flight Simulator right now. Dexter, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. And thanks for joining as well. Elliot, yep, La Turquie, north of France, near Calais. Yeah, that's what I was saying when I was loading the sim the first time. I needed to load it twice. Carvin, morning, all mods as usual, and then Dexter, yes, that should be me. Alright, so I have no visual of Ignite at night, because you are parked next to each other. So the green and white is Dexter. Okay, Ignite at night. Dexter, that's a cool livery on the Phoenix 320, but not mine. Yeah. Côte d'Ivoire. I think that's the livery with a nice cockpit. So the seats and stuff are in green. I think it's this a livery. So the seats in the cockpit are in green. Maybe we can check that out. I don't know if it's modeled or we can see that. But no, I think it's this one that is in green. Of course, this will be the standard thing, or I guess, because nothing is in green now. So, but if you download this livery, I think the seats in the front are green. And so, in the meantime, I check again. ONAIR company. So we take minus 6 hours. What time is it in Denmark? Are we in Denmark? Yes. Yeah, Denmark. Maybe we can take a little more, like 9 hours to make it shore. We will try. So we fly now. And then you will see the light will change a bit. Normally, if you start tracking, you see it change a bit. So I have no clue what time it is in the sim right now. So we'll check what time it is. 12:09. I started up at 9 o'clock or something, so we are now at noon in Denmark. All right. That night we landed in this airport not long ago. Nope, that was our last flight with the 146, I believe, with ONAIR company. So now we continue that. So and then we go to the next airport. The next airport is in Slovakia, and the next time that we fly the 300, the 146-300, we depart from Slovakia to another space, because we do that on ONAIR company. So ONAIR company, they will remember where I landed the last time. Kevin, this is like a bombardier plane where doors and our front and cargo door is back, but different. Yeah, it's a bit similar. Joe, did you decide a flight level? Yeah, for now it's 350. I didn't test it yet. I will see if I can go that high. We'll check it out. If not, then I go a bit lower. 33,000 feet. No, 32,000 feet is possible for sure. 35,000, no. But we try 35,000, and if it's not possible, then yeah, I need to keep it at 32,000 or maybe 33,000. Shall we try 33? Yeah, we go first to 350. We will try that. And if that is not working, it will be your fault, Dexter. Yeah, because you mislead. SimBrief and me. We will try. Alright, so jump into the cockpit, and then we can start with external power, because that's available. I've already the flight plan right here, so I did that already, so that is here. And then our payload, we don't touch this, so it should be okay. It's not okay, but it's not correct. I would say that I cannot touch it anymore. Joe, you go at 3-4, and then Director lol as well, and then Director guilty as charged. Yeah, indeed, it's your fault. Alright, let's go here, and then it's a long time, so we will guess a bit. So battery 1, 2 on, external power is on. You can hear that in the background, that noise. All those switches right here, I can go on. This is on both, and skid also. This brake fan goes on, DC pump on, AC pump on, PTU on, the inner fuel pumps on for yeah, you know for what, I forgot. Okay, APU, that's what I was trying to find. So those are bus ties as well, those are going on, galley on. Alright, if there is someone else flying the 146 and don't know, let me know how to start it up, but I don't think someone is with the 146 today. But if I'm wrong, then let me know if you want to get it slower. Anti-ice on. Karen, I have my vitamins in the fridge today. It's orange. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Orange. Is the yeah, I like it orange as well. It's not red, but it's orange. Then also we can put some lights on. A logo light on. Entry. Oh, that's better. No smoking sign. Cabin emergency lights. Beacon light on. Navigation light on high. And that's all what we need. Packs, what is it? It's an even day, so packs 2 is on. Alright, fasten seatbelt sign. And then flight deck emergency lights on. So that is it for now. Then we go to our FMC. Oh, Fanta orange. Ooh, that's not so good. I don't like Fanta. Only when there is no Coke and no other things anymore, then I will drink Fanta. After that, I will drink water. So a second page, a route menu, and then we load it from SimBrief. You need to change maybe some things, so if you want the exact same flight plan, then check what I will do. So we execute that. Runway at 24, that's the runway we were taking off. Dexter, by the way, I changed my flight plan a little, the runway for leaving. Okay. I didn't check actually from where the wind is coming. It's always coming from the front. For me personally. Okay, I see why you would do that. Oh no. So you will take off with the wind in your bag then. I think we depart from runway 24. You make me confused. To runway 24 because quite strong wind. Yeah, I think we depart from. Everyone will depart from runway 24. That is in my flight plan. Wait, I need to check my flight plan on Discord. Where is my flight plan? Yeah, it's the 2-4 that was planned. Yes. But there is wind, yes, and runway 2-4 is recommended, of course, and then we have around 17 to 20 knots wind, so it should be okay. Alright, and so we go to the next page. Alright, that seems to be good. We go to the next page, and then departure is 24, it's a direct, so that is okay. And then we go back here to arrival, and arrival we need to put that in. To-room. Arrival. So arrival runway is 01, of course. The wind will be bad for that. But as you said, there were nothing for the other runway, so we use ILS. There we go. And then I need to go to my other plan. That's also a DCT, and we can use a slot. No? Can we use that? Yes, a slot, and then we execute. There we go. Then we go to the next page, and from a slot we need to fix some things, I believe. So a slot. We go to the next page, then it's a CF01, so that's not what I needed. So we go back one page and we put in come on, I don't want to take this flight plan. It's a CF01, that's correct. Damn. Okay, so we clear this. Clear, execute, and we go to the next one. And that can be in D189G. So D189G. And I hope that is correct. It's actually a bit tricky. Maybe I just need to take it out. We will do that. Take it out. We fill it in with a PP, with a P, and then a 0, 1 F. There we go. Should be okay. The next we have FF1. Didn't see FF1. Carwin Davies tomorrow will be LMP. Oh right, and then Dexter to runway at 24 because of a strong wind. Oh yes, it's in right. Yes, already had that. Did you put G instead of in G? Well, it doesn't matter, I think. We'll see. Flight plan is quite good. I'm not sure If this is okay, should be. And I don't find the FF01. I don't find that one. But it will be alright. There we go. So that's in, and that's everything what we need to do right here for our plan. Alright, alright. Now that night FP doesn't give any stars, but it's fine. Okay. So we will cruise at 35,000 feet, or at least we will try that. I'm not sure this plane is capable of doing that. So if you don't make it, then you don't make it. Alright, we turn this on. Alright, and then we also do this. Where's that one? Here, flight directors on as well, both sides. There we go. And then we can turn this on also here, and then U damper. And there we go. And this can go up as well, 8 degrees. And nice. So we turn this on. Power. Carwin even thought to fly A320 to 40,000 feet on flight sim. I think I didn't do that yet. I always follow the altitudes of a sim brief. Only when they are a bit too low, then I change them to 37,000 feet. But I don't think it gives altitudes to 40,000 feet for the A320. So I think we didn't do that yet. Maybe one day we will try it. So I think it's possible. So we turn on some lights. There we go. So we see that what we are saying. Right. So pretty much done. So pilots, if you're ready to start the APU, let me know, then I will do the same. So it's a bit a long time, actually the first time this year that we fly this plane, so I need to think a bit more than usual. Now that night is ready for taxi already. Oh, okay. Now we will start the APU. Start APU. So APU is rising. There we go. And then it will come back and get stable. From there we can start the APU and generator and APU air. But we just need to wait a little bit longer. So this week we will fly until tomorrow. Tomorrow is our last flight because I need to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. So if I do a stream on Friday evening, that's not good. So APU air is on, and also APU and generator on. Why you don't go on? Always forget how that comes, that it don't go on the generator. What I did wrong? It's because of something, probably of the external power. There we go. Yes, external power off, so we can also delete external power here. So Derrickson and Joe, are you ready for APU start or for taxi? There's not getting a meter for oh yeah, meter, but I never use a meter. I don't like all those things. Way too complicated. Yeah. Cloud at Night, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 live. What's that? AFK, that's the flight that we did, yes. That was your stream 1 month ago, yes. So this is the day after. Yeah, so it's already a month ago that no, it's not true, because we had another flight between with the 200, I believe, or with the 100 that we did in Australia, I think it was, that we do it, but not on air, with ONAIR company. But for ONAIR company, it is already 1 month ago that we flew this thing. So yeah, EKOD is the departure today. So next week or next time that we fly the 146, we will depart from LZPP. And Joe is ready to taxi. All right. So then I will start everything up here. So let's start with engine number 4. We need to have the outer fuel pumps as well. So we have 4 engines and 4 fuel pumps. Master on, and then we can start with the engines. For engine start we need anti-ice. Strange. So in engine start, and we start with engine number 4. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So it's starting up. Around 20 we need to add a fuel as well. Cloud at Night, you will taxi to runway 124. Okay. And we are doing very dangerous. Oh, there is.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Okay. Cargo bay, we close. And also stairs, we close.
Donovan Kessler subscribed to the channel.
Donovan, welcome to the stream. Thank you for subscribing, and hope you like what you are seeing. So welcome, welcome. Also, and join the chat if you want. If you have questions, always ask. If I cannot answer it, then maybe someone else can answer. So welcome to the stream. And doors closed. And there we go. Also, shocks can be removed. Come on. Why? Always the wrong buttons? Alright. So engine number 4 is stable. Then we go to engine number 3. There we go. There's one thing I need to do still, and that's set our altitude for oxygen compression. So the engines are starting. My favorite plane. So it's really a very nice plane to fly. Still waiting for the RG. That will come this year. I can say that for sure now. Okay, we add fuel. Add fuel. We forgot to add fuel. There we go. So it also starts very good. Actually, normally we need to turn that off again. And we will change the temperature a bit to have more power, but we don't get more power. No, not more power. And we leave it like this. So engine number 3 is ready as well. We go to engine number 2. There we go. Joe Trimboli, anyone running real weather? It's raining for me. Well, it was raining when I started. No, when I started the first time, the weather was very nice, like now. Yeah, something like now. When I started the second time, it was very dark and raining, but then after that it changed, so we get the darkness is gone, but we are also in another time. That night my time is now at 12:30. Yeah, we will be close to your time then. We add fuel. Joe, okay. So yeah, sometimes it's a bit different, even if you use real time and you are at the same place. We get yeah, different weather conditions, so always very strange. So engine number 2 is stable. There we go. We start engine number 1. There we go. Elliot, again, not airborne. Nope, we need to start 4 engines, so that takes a bit longer. There we go. We add fuel, and should be okay. Joe, yours is 123. I will check mine. That's 12:32. So we are around the same time. Elliot, with a checklist, of course, yeah, with the checklist 4 engines takes a lot of time. So that's why. There is Dexter going. And then we wait until engine number 1 is stable. And that's right now. And we can go back right here. And we turn this off, master off. APU we leave on. This we turn off for departure. And then we can put on the generators as well. And then engine pump 2 and 3 are on. Okay, so we have everything here, it's okay. Fuel pumps here, everything is alright. Taxi lights on, and we can also turn those on. Alright, and then pack 1 on as well. We just need to set this one to 35,000 feet. We will never get that, as you can see. Alright, so we are ready to rock and roll. We set flaps to I don't know what. So these are the flaps, so we have an exterior view here because we have a cargo plane. We have no windows in the cabin. Now that night lined up for the runway, I can see Dexter taxiing. Alright. So that was 18, we go to 24 and we will take off at 30. So that's 24, now we go to 30. 33 is the max and we use that for landing. Takeoff at 30 is the max. We are not so heavy today, and that's not a real issue, I believe. So we set also at 30, everything for 30, there we go. And then we are ready for taxi. First of all, we're gonna do a check. Oh, where's my parking brake? That's right here. Takeoff config checked. Hooray. Everything is good. There we go, guys. Ready for taxi. And I missed this plane actually. But then already thirsty. So once again, tomorrow is our last flight for this week. Because of work I cannot do a stream on Friday. so that's why we need to stop. Tomorrow evening, our last flight of the week, but we will be back on a Monday. And we see there already some lights, so the guys are already on the taxi, on the runway, lined up. So I'm coming. This is a long runway, not so long. So I hope we have space enough to take off, because this is always a bit tricky with this plane, especially when we are heavy and on altitude. Then it's not so easy to take off with this plane. So let's see how many planes there are. And it seems there is space behind, so I will take a place behind. We have a Neo. The first one is a Neo, so and the second one is a 200. The second one is Dragster. Joe, anyone know how to I turn on the window to Mr. in the A320? What is the window, the Mr.
Echo
Oh yeah,
Oscar,
the
Delta traffic DHL146 taking off runway 24 straight out departure.
I don't know from out of my head how you do that, to be honest. That's something that I know the A320 very well, but I can that thing I cannot tell where it's just located. Then we started that your things for the window condensation, window heat. But are they not turned on automatically? Because I think in the A320 you don't need to put on anything. It's already on automatically, I believe. So we have 3 planes lined up. Joe, where are you located? Because I don't see you. Or maybe I'm on top of you. Just wipe your monitor. Alright. We will do that. So we are waiting for Joe, and then we can get out of here, and we will land in Slovakia, hopefully. Boom boom. So in the meantime we have 10 likes, so thank you very much for liking the stream. We set parking brakes for a second, otherwise we will hit Dragster with this beautiful A320 200. Ready guys? And Joe is ready, so yep, I'm ready. And Dragster is ready, so everyone is ready. We don't see Joe then. We have a bird. What is that? I loaded up something with birds. That's not working fine, it seems. European birds. Well, they are very laggy. Oh, no sounds here. Normally they need to say something, but my joystick is very twitchy. Oh, that will work out good. And we are leaning to the one side. That's not a good thing today. Jesus. Alright. Not good, not good. to V24 and we
Airborne
are
time logged.
airborne. Yes. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. We trim a bit and I need to make speed. I will not climb directly. I need to make speed, guys, and then I will follow the guys. Flaps, that's
Copenhagen
right.
Center DHL146 is type British Aerospace Avroliner 2 miles southwest of Echo Kilo Oscar Delta 600 feet. Request flight following.
So I will not climb immediately.
DHL146 Copenhagen Center.
I want to have the speed first.
Squawk 0354 DHL146. DHL146 radar contact 3 miles southwest of Echo Kilo Oscar Delta 1,100 feet. QNH 29er decimal 46.
A little bit more speed than I need, and then we go climbing, guys. Climbing, climbing, climbing.
Roger DHL146. Copenhagen Center DHL146.
And I'm speeding. I will get a penalty for that.
Charlie Airspace.
Just above my maximum speed, under 10,000 feet.
DHL146 Copenhagen Center. Cleared through Charlie Airspace DHL146.
Now we go to synchronize the things here, the engines. Alright. And why we are dropping speed? Why we do that? Not a good thing. Hope we can hold the speed now. Normally it should stay at 250, but now we are a bit too slow. Current Davis, here we go, 3, 2, 1, take off, and on Joe, don't worry, I can't see you either through my windscreen, lol. Okay. So here we go. A bit surprised that it didn't take the 250. 8,000 feet. Of course I cannot follow the other guys, they will be much quicker in the A320s. 9,000 feet. And then we turn on anti-ice. There we go. So the speed stays stable for now. So it seems I need to turn on autopilot first and then the AS. I did it the opposite way and it didn't work out. So in the meantime I check our course. And I'm perfectly on plan now. I don't see Joe on the little nav map, so I check out Volanta. And I'm not really following the plan on Volanta. I see Dirkster on Volanta, and that's the only one that I see. No, I have another one, Joe as well. Quiet at night, I don't see you on Volanta. But we are, I take a bit of another way, it seems. So for the views today, we have this, I am now. Okay, I will check. So we passed 10,000 feet already, so lights can come off. And there we go. And of course I forgot one light as well, and that's the strobe. Every time when I use ONAIR company I forget those things, and we get penalties for that. Nice. 15,000, almost 16,000 feet. Going, I need to buy a wind screen rubber seal today, as my seal is loose and not sticking on my car window. Oh, I'll do it later. Rubber glue, yeah, very important. Very important. So actually I got a message just before the stream. I saw a message from someone that was telling me that I needed to watch television today. There is something special on the television that is related to my son. I detected. Alright. So, but yeah, I will do it afterwards. I've always the possibility to re-see it, even if it's already past. So I will do that after the stream. Going protecting my car windows from rain. Yes, very important. That's very important, because otherwise if the rain is coming between your windscreen and it will start rust and stuff, then you have even more troubles. So almost 20,000 feet, and there we go, more than 20,000 feet suddenly, because I adjusted the borrow, the QNH. So you have other lights as well, and that is braking fans on, yes, and then anti-ice on, yes, and with ice detected, so it's a good thing that I put them on. And then we try to go to 35,000 feet. I'm not sure I can make it. 32 for sure, but 35 a bit tricky. Now we are not so heavy today, maybe it works out. So these are the views that we have today. And then we check out Avalanta again. And so I see... oh, I saw a green one. Now it disappeared again. Everyone disappeared. No, Clyde at Night is in front of me. And then in front of Clyde at Night is Dirkster. And where is Joe? And Joe disappeared. Oh no, Joe is behind me. There is Joe. Okay. So always nice, those clouds. I like them. Very nice. Back to the cockpit. And Miss Lazy is today here. She's still a bit tired, but she showed up, so that's a good thing. So 23,600 feet. And we're using 91% of our engines. At night cruising will slow down. Okay. Yeah, because I will never catch up with this plane. And guys, while we are climbing, I will take my vitamins right now, because it will take a little bit time off until we get our cruising altitude, and then I need to adjust the speed and stuff. So by that time we are already descending, I believe. So what's your speed? It's very slow at the moment. 220 climbing. 220. Ground speed is 339. That's my ground speed. So guys, I will give you a view. I will pick up my drink and my vitamins first, and then we will continue. So I have still a little bit time for that. So we'll see you in 1 minute. Bye bye. And I'm back. There we go. Elliot, would you be interested in me sending your most recent lesson? What is my most recent lesson? About what? That night, okay. And Carwin Davis, vitamin time. Is it? Yes. Here we have the vitamins. Joe, no, I believe it is. No flashy that time. Yeah, I think something changed now. With the setting of the color, or I don't know what changed. At night I have something on the main screen that says V8 F3 voice. Anyone knows what that means? Nope. Enjoy Trimboli, cheers, Carvin, cheers. There we go. Cheers, mates, and happy flying. Oh, nice. Elliot, flying lessons, my GoPro. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. I was thinking of the opposite, that you were asking about my lessons. So I was really confused. But yeah, your lessons from your PPL. Yeah, you can always send. I'm always interested to see your actions and your flying skills, your improvement. Always nice to see. Carvin, refreshing, yes, that's really refreshing, yes. It's very cold, so... That's always nice. But for Connect at night, you see that's the radio, yeah. But it's just that you see that on the screen. I never had that. Very, very weird. Did you install another program or something? Maybe it's related to that, but so we are at 28,500 feet, and yeah, we're going slowly up. So we are not climbing so fast anymore. So I think 35,000 feet will never be possible to reach. But we will try. And Joe, I'm about to do a carving. Why is that closing altitude and put my washing on? Yes, alright. Good. But at night, nothing. Okay. I have no clue. Really no clue. Can you send a screenshot? If you guys are talking about washing, well, we have a new system here in Belgium, and that's a digital electricity meter. I have it already, and from January 1, 2023, we get we need to pay on our peak, the highest peak that we get. And that will be the thing where they count everything on. So if you do your washing machine, your dryer, and cooking, so that will give a high peak. And then if I'm also busy with my PC, 3 screens and Microsoft Flight Simulator that ask a lot, that peak there they count everything on it. Even if that is just one time that you have that peak, that they will count everything on it, that peak. That's the thing that you use then. Even the rest is the whole month or the whole year is lower, then they will punish you on the highest peak. Nice. So between cooking you need to wait 15 minutes and then you can start washing. When your washing is done after 3 hours, then you can wait 15 minutes and then you can do your drying. And if that is done, I can 15 minutes later I can start up my PC. Carvin Davis, Joe Trimboli, but I don't mind earlier washing, yeah. But the Connect at Night is on Discord, okay, check. And then Carvin, I won with washing against Joe, nice.
Contact Grumman Center on 119.825. Good day. 119.825 DHL146.
I never saw that.
Center DHL146
Really?
flight level 305.
You are flying the fly-by-wire? Yes.
DHL146
Um.
continue as planned.
I really never saw that. Never.
DHL146 contact
But it has
Center
to do with your radios here.
Good day.
So green is good, so it's working. Your voice is working, I believe. But what that means, actually, I never saw it. Never.
Flight level 305. DHL146 Berlin Center. Continue as planned.
Come on. So the screenshot that someone took on the airport when we departed, I'm the small plane, the very small plane, I don't know what it is, cannot say it. But Joe was behind me and I don't see Joe. So, but the others could see Joe, so I still don't know why that, how that comes. But Drixter and Connect at Night were there, and me, you see, I'm like a very small plane. Alright. So thank you for the screenshot, guys. So yeah, I cannot help you with that because that's the first time I really see it, because he has a message actually in this panel here. Green is always good, so in the meantime we are at 31,000 feet and we have a climbing rate of under 500 feet a minute. Joe Trimboli, 8 AM here, been waiting for the sun to hit the solar panels to help with electricity usage. Nice. Elliot, tonight go down to your comms panel and the frequency and click on the first VHF and unselect VHF3, which is a button with green light. So you are just above me. Yeah, the problem is that I cannot see you. I see a plane there. Who's that? Who's just in front of me? Dex, I think it just means that our communication channel is set to VHF3. Usually it's VHF01, at least in the sim. Alright. So, where's the plane? We saw a plane. So we'll check Polantop to see who is in front of me. Oh, that's Joe. Joe is in front of me. So he already passed me a long time. And we are at Rostock. This is another night CTRL 6, then it adjusts between the pilot seat and the trim wheel. So I like this views with the cargo plane actually. I really like it. I don't know what you guys think of it, but I like it. It's like a GoPro mounted on the side. Noise. So I'm at 32,600 feet. Guys, I will climb until 33,000 feet. Because I cannot go higher than that. So we will set it to 33,000 feet. This plane cannot go higher than that. Elliot, you are not a fan of external cams, not realistic. Yeah, it's not realistic of course, but it's nice looking. That's what I think. Of course it's not realistic, but we cannot see anything right here. Oh, what was that? So this is our cabin, or cargo thing, and we have only containers here. and we cannot see anything through the windows, you know. So that is what it is. So we have only cockpit view. So that's what we have, but yeah, sometimes to change a bit of views, and then we can go outside. So the extra, same here, nice view, and then flight level 330, okay. Carwin, love the British Aerospace 146 sound engine like a rocket. Yeah, it's actually very silent in real life. So meantime our speed is going up, so we go to this mode, we synchronize, and then we need to lower this 720. We will try that first, and we set that, and there we go, 720, and we will try. Are we flying against the wind? Not really. So we will check our speed and then try to cruise in a decent way. So we are still going up a little bit. So we let it go up a bit. Just keep an eye on it. The other night you tried everything but nothing changed. Oh, okay. So we will change that 20 to 0. And then we click here again, and then it changed to 700, and we will see what speed will do. So cheers again. By the way, I'm not sponsored for this. I still need to pay for it. So now it's almost 250 indicated that we fly. I hope we can keep it like this, otherwise we even need to go lower. Normally I should also put back the throttles. Normally. But don't say anything. So something is not working. Now it's working, so now we need to give more power. Until the lights goes off. And there we go. Late at night, Dexter so far ahead. Oh right. I might do a check what the fridge has to offer in terms of vitamins. Okay. Let us know what it has to offer, Dexter. Elliot, this YouTube stream will pay for it, right? Well, I don't know. Maybe half of a can. Maybe, or partly, over 1/3. I think it will be, because you know what it gives. If it gives me 50 cents from YouTube, then I really pay 50% taxes on it, so then it's actually 25 cents. And I think it's 70 cents for a can now. This one that I bought was 70 cents for a can, so yeah, no, I will not come there. So it will be 1/3, 1/4, something like that. And we are still going too fast. We're still climbing. So we go to 680. 680. 80. There we go. There we go. Really out there, you're gonna keep growing and get more and more, while this is purely hobby, because it's just because I like it, and also because of the people in my chat. That's why I do it. And for me, it's not necessary to get a lot of views or money from the sponsoring of YouTube or whatever. So it is what it is. It's just a hobby. I like to do it, and it's very nice. So Joe, and I still a bit of lag. If I change my cameras, then Joe at Dirextra, if you land first, can you stream your landing or our landings? Yeah. Hey, no, I know that, mate. I just think. So choose again. The only thing that is messing me up is a bit the fact that my camera broke. That is a big disappointment, actually. Yeah. And we are still going too fast. Damn. What is this with this plane? So that is a real bummer that my camera broke. The camera is still working, but the HDMI output or the connection is broke. I still can stream with SDI, but then it's only possible in 1080 because it's a 3G SDI connection. And the bad thing is also that I need to wait between 6 and 8 weeks, and possible longer if they don't have the spare parts. There, so you can try some screenshots. So we are almost at a speed limit and it's still not working out. So it's very hard to with this plane because after the last update, I believe it changed so dramatically. And I remember last time we were flying this at 600, even then we were going too fast. So I don't know why that is. Something is off. Elliot, how did your camera break? You gave us much info. I will try to help. Mom, no clue. The last stream I did, everything was working. I came home. Then 2 days ago I went to the airport, plugged in my HDMI cable, and I was just waiting, setting up everything. And then I wanted to start up the camera, the other tools as well, and I had no connection with the camera. So I say, oh, but it's a very expensive HDMI cable. I have also a warranty on that, and since this weekend I have a second one, just a backup one, the same brand, the same quality, everything the same. So I say, really, it's a new cable and it's already broke, and so I unpacked the new one that I have from this weekend, place it in, and still the same. Was trying to do other settings and stuff, but it has nothing to do with the settings. So yeah, cable broke. I went back home, was testing, and at one time I had connection with the HDMI output, but that was just one time. I tested the SDI, that was working. I was testing the cables with my field monitor on my laptop, and the cables were working, so no issue with the cables, but the HDMI don't work on my camera. So what is wrong? What happened? I don't know. The last stream it was working until I was done, came home, and now I plug it in and it don't work anymore. So that's what happened. Eliot, you have a full HDMI? Yes, and your cam has only a mini. Yeah, mine has the normal HDMI connection. And Eliot, once I got a microphone SD card stuck in my camera, I dropped through the camera into the camera body, and I had loads of footage on it, and it rattled inside my camera. But I managed to get it out. But I don't know what happened with mine. I will use my backup camera, the one where I was doing the live streams with. That's a micro or a mini HDMI. I have one cable for it. I will order another one because those will break very quickly. So I will try to do that. I have only this lens 1260, that's not enough for the airport, but I have also an 85 and it's a micro four third, so 85 times 2 is 170, and it's a video lens. So I will try that. It's perfect for the landings, but of course I cannot zoom into the terminal or a runway 25 right. Dexter, hey Joe, that's my spot. Talking of sides of the runway, I think I might be doing my landings all wrong, using the rudders too much, maybe. I never use rudder on my landings with the big jets. I use that with the smaller planes. When I was flying in Alaska, yes, you need to use the rudders so much there. General aviation, Alaska is a nice thing to do. Next I am trying to keep it level, of course, so applying a little rudder and countering and dipping with my hotels on so many occasions. The plane starts to drop to one side. Look, I take lots of care of my camera, so I was really upset that it happened. It dropped through the... yeah, I can understand. So I also take good care of my camera. It's very expensive. And it's not I'm not so happy with the camera, actually. It's quite expensive, and the buttons are not so easy to reach, especially on a tripod, because on the bottom the chassis goes actually that way, and here is my plate of my tripod, so you cannot reach that, or very difficult. You need to go the other side, so it's much easier to reach, like all cameras. But the one from Panasonic don't have that. Also the focus ring, it's digital, and it always try to adjust automatically, even if it's in manual. That night to Dexter, you are flying solo with us, or a solo mate. Elliot to Carmen, Davis DSLR, and mirrorless cameras will always be better than phone cameras, full stop. And Carmen, that's why I use camera, don't use camera, I use phone camera. Well, phones lately they are very good. The only thing is that it's only a very small sensor, and in low light they are not so great. But other than that, it's nice. GoPros have also a very small sensor. My camera has also a small sensor. The other one has a bit bigger sensor. That's a Micro Four Third, so that's already much better. But yeah, it's not a full frame. But of course, if you do plane spotting, you need zoom, and with a full frame, then you have a lens like this, and that thick and that long, and cost you a couple thousands of euros. So that's way too expensive. Usually you are the one lagging behind. This is the day. All right. So why we are at the 32,640 instead of 33,000? Okay, let's see where we are. Because I also need to check our calculation. Sync. So 103 nautical miles away, and then we go to here, and we go to program, and then we see that we have still 309 nautical miles to go. Is that correct, guys? So far? Alright, so I will put in our frequencies, because that's what we need. We have an ILS landing today, and we will start with that. Do we find the frequencies right here? Let me see. Frequency. No. Second page. Arrival data. ILS. Also nothing here, it seems. Okay, so I need to go to a Navigraph, and that didn't allow that. A Navigraph, so we'll try. There it is. And then we need to put in our flight, and it's a new layout, and I'm not used to that. So I need to search a bit. Unload. Import flight from the SimBrief. Alright, this one. Come on, load. There we go. Okay. And then we go to arrival, and then open chart. Approach. ILS. So final course is 09. That's what we have, 09. Uh, 009, sorry. That is what we have. That's our final course. And then our frequency is 109.3. 109.3. Come on. There we go. And we set also the other side. There we go. So 009, 009, and then 19.3. That should be alright. And then Navigograph can go. So then we can do the ILS landing with this little baby. Still going too fast. So we go to 620. We will use that. And there we go. And I get more stutters, it seems. Going Davis, Manchester Airport, and what is that? Heathrow for Elliot. Going, they are based in Manchester. Who is based in Manchester? Did I miss some messages? It seems. Oh, Big Jet TV from Heathrow today. Oh, okay. Tonight at night, Concorde released for X-Plane 12. Oh. Guys, I get so much stutters. Don't know what's going on. I need to close things here because why those stutters are here. So 19 likes, we have 19 viewers, it seems. So for the people that didn't like the stream yet and you want to support me, then please put that thumbs up. It will help me a lot. So cheers again, and then it's empty. Oh, need another one. Carvin with Henry, okay. And then Dexter, the Concorde, that was quick. And at night, yes, and Carvin gotta go now, guys. Going to get my window seal done. That way, good to see you, guys. So thank you, Carvin, for watching. Have a wonderful day, and yeah, hope it will be fine with your window seal of your car, and everything will work as you expected. So. Joe Trimboli, cheers, thank you very much, mate. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, we are running with a lot of struggles today again. Look at this. What's going on? Try to watch my usage of the CPU and GPU. So it's around 60% for the processor, and also 60% around that 65 for the GPU. Memory is 37, that's the only one that's stable. So Karin, bye for now. Okay, mate. Have a wonderful day and enjoy. Now at night, Concorde trailer. So who is a fan of the Concorde? So I'm not really a fan of that, but yeah.
BAe146 Prog Center, continue as planned.
So we are still against that speed limit. So I need to set it again at 600. And there we go. So this is already the second time this week that we have those lag, and now it's already from in the air. I don't know what's going on. We are not flying the Phoenix today, so this is an easier plane for the graphics.
Singapore tree 25 traffic is 6 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level tree 60 generic. Report them in sight. Lufthansa 778 traffic is 12 o'clock, 2 miles at flight level tree 60 generic. Report them in sight. Singapore tree 25
And we go back to a program file here with the page, and then we see we have 235 nautical miles to go, and we need to start our descent 102 nautical miles away from the airport.
have the generic in sight.
And then I check on a little nav map, and that is set on 35,000 feet, and we are at 33,000 feet, I believe. So where I start, it's 119 it says, where I start my descent. Cloud at night, so many clouds, we cannot have a train view, no. And really, you can see, guys, that my graphics stop even. There's sometimes they stop just working. And even if my not everything is maxed out, or 60-70% for my processor and 50-60% for the GPU. So even with that, I don't know what's going on. So once again here you see that it's not going smooth. So I expect the crash sooner or later. So let's hope not, but I hope it will get better. In the meantime, I will follow on Volanta to see where everyone is. And I see Cloud at Night, he is at Prague, and Dirkster is already past there. And where's Joe? Joe, where are you? He's behind me. Alright. He's at Dresden. There's oh no, don't say that at Wilbur Productions, yeah. It's not going smooth. it stops. I don't know what's going on. If you see for my, I will show it options here, and if you go to the display FPS, and then I don't understand why we get that. Here it stops for a second, we have around 30-40 something, and then I don't know, it's doing weird. So here it stops again. Again. So it's limited by the main thread, that's the CPU. Ah, come on. I want this. Options, and then we do that. So we make our turn here into the clouds. So we have 20 likes. Thank you guys for the 20 likes. So that's what I like. Joe, do you remember something? You need Jonah here to give you some encouragement, like saying Loai and Dale is guapo. Yeah, I'm the Loai and Dale is guapo. So yeah, indeed. But I will hear that tomorrow morning. Then my son will say good morning Loai. And I need to say good morning guapo. So I don't know why this is, that it's going so slow and it stutters, a lot of stutters. It will not be good for our landing. Because it will be very hard to land, so we will have the same kind of landing of the beginning of the week. Joe, lol, yeah. Well, for the people that understand Loai and guapo, I think the most people will know guapo. Yeah, guapo and guapa. And then even I was not at work today, but I asked a question to one of my colleagues, and he was already fooling with me the first time this year. I didn't see him this year yet because we didn't work yet, so I will see him Saturday, but he was already fooling with me. So that's... So I'm warned already for Saturday. With our nice colleagues, really. Joe, you know Guapo from the Three Amigos movie? No? Okay. Is it coming there in there, Guapo? I don't know. Yeah, I know. You know, if you go to Asia, and especially to the Philippines, then, and you are walking there around, and then a lot of people will say guapo to you. It's never a male that will say that, it's always a woman that will say it, guapo. So the first time I came there, they always say guapo, guapo, and so I didn't know what it was. But yeah, eventually I knew what it was. And of course they say that to all tourists, the male tourists then, because they use guapo for a male and guapa for a female. So we have not much visible, not much now. You hear also that cracking in my sound. Not sound good. No. Okay, go back to the cockpit view, and I still leave it in cockpit view because it's getting too harsh now. And otherwise the whole system will freeze. So it's not a good start of the year. And I will do the update that I was waiting for to do. I will do the update tomorrow, and I will see if that has something to do with it. Judging body, you are thinking to upgrade to Windows 11 after watching Simhanger's YouTube video. Any thoughts, anyone? Well, I'm using Windows 11, and for me it's okay. So for me it's really okay. But in the beginning that I had on this PC with Windows 11, I had a lot of freezes in the simulator. The whole system, the whole PC froze up, and there was nothing I could do. Just turn off the PC and restart everything. So I lost every time the stream as well. So it happened a few times, like 5-6 times, something like that. So it was a real pain in the ass, and then I was looking for what it could be, didn't find it, what it was, and then suddenly it was gone. But now we have it back. So this is not flyable anymore. And we're coming closer to our top of descent as well. So I think Windows 11 is good. There are already many updates for it, and it's getting better and better. So at night, moving to Windows 11 means a lot of hard work. If you ever want to change your operating system, you should do a clean install. Yes. And that means a lot of work, yeah, indeed. I think it would every install, because with my other PCs I did many clean installs, and yeah, of course that's a full day work, eh? And even if you have a simulator like this with a lot of add-ons and stuff, then yeah, you can count for a week something that you are busy with it to reinstall everything, something like that. It's very, very hard to do, or it takes a lot of time. So let's just stay in this view until we start our descent, because it's, you see, if I move the camera, it's so laggy. Excuse guys. That at night it doesn't make a big difference the difference between Windows 10 and Windows 11, you mean? So I also think that will be not a big difference. Joe, okay, thanks guys. I do a complete Windows 10 backup and see how I go with an upgrade first. Okay. And then keep an eye on our top of descent, because we are almost 119 nautical miles away from the airport. We'll check that. Will be a bit more, 126, 28, sorry. So almost 119. But it says on the other side here, it says 102. Mostly we start our descent at 90 nautical miles, so that will take 102. That will be okay. So I will turn down volant navigraph as well. I try to close a lot of things now, because for the landing I really need those things. That's the thing, there are so many things that are running, so I will close everything what I don't need. First of all, I can tell you what we have tomorrow. Tomorrow we have another flight, and then we fly actually in Auckland, New Zealand, to Invercargill in New Zealand. That is our flight for tomorrow. Auckland to Invercargill. So from the top of New Zealand to the bottom of New Zealand. We do that in the Phoenix A320-200. So that's for tomorrow. That at night not all Windows were perfect. The best were Windows 95 and XP and Windows 10. Maybe Windows 7 also. Joe, to Dexter, I'm mainly hoping it helps stabilize my AMD or X6900 XT and VR issues. Oh, VR. Cloud at night, we have lots of clouds with grey sky here. Yeah. So we have that, we don't see much. So 101 it says now.
DHL146 contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day.
Oh, that's 107, so we will start our descent, guys.
124 decimal for DHL146.
We'll lower this
Vienna
first.
Center, DHL146.
Okay, I needed to do that already. Set that to 3,000 feet or something. That should be okay. And there we go. And then we take manual control. And then we go to descent mode. And then we start our descent, guys. And I'm already descending, it seems. Come on, where's my mouse? Oopsie whoopsie, something is going off here. Now I'm climbing again. This is... in the clouds it's very hard to do. It seems. Alright. There we go. and this is not good, so we need to redo it. Seems okay, around 2000 feet, and it changed again to 1005. Okay, now we go back to 2000. Alright, we will see what that will give. So I think our landing will be very difficult because of the stutters and also the visibility, because we are high here and we don't see a thing. So let's hope for the best. I think the biggest challenge will be our stutters. You also see that on needle, so sometimes it stops and then it drops suddenly. It's not going smooth. So Director, you will land first, so let me know what is the visibility when you land. And Director is almost at this last turn to Aslot. And then he have a goes in a straight line. So second place will be for Knight at Night, and then it will be us, and then Joe. That's the last one. So before my landing, I also will turn off Valanta and try to close everything that I don't need anymore. Will close everything and hopefully I can yeah, have a decent landing. The extra clearer now that I am at flight level 9000, so yep, Knight at Night, that's good news. Well, as long as we see something, it's okay. It's an ILS landing, but even then. Also let me know what your landing was about, or how it went. So we are at 24,300 feet, and then
Ryanair 1018 Vienna Center, continue to act as planned.
also for the two new subscribers, so welcome today, and yeah, welcome to the channel. I will also post later this week, maybe Friday or Saturday or maybe Sunday, I will post a video about my last plane spotting day. So I will do a slow motion. That's for now the last one that I will do as for slow motions, because with the other camera I only can do 4K 30 and not 4K 60. So yeah, until I have my other camera back, then we'll see. There's a rainbow ahead. Okay. Nice. I like the rainbow. Oh oh. Oh oh. So I will close Volanta also, guys. I will close that as well. And there we go. Try to close so many things. So there it stops again. So I think the landing will be very hard to do. Yeah, there we see a part of the rainbow. And we also need to keep an eye on our speed here. Still above 250. Let me see how far we need to be. Flight plan. Lex 3000 feet right here. Next page. Come on, next. Runway 01. So I think 2000 feet is okay. And we go back to right here. And we see that we have 54 nautical miles to go. And there we see the rainbow. Joe Trimboli, thanks Davey. I'm missing the live airport stream. Well, me too. And yeah, earlier this week I was there, but then yeah, the camera broke. So I tried to do next week, also depending on the weather, and the time that I have. But then it will be without zoom. It will be just with a fixed lens, a 170mm, actually 85, but times 2 because it's a micro four third. It's great for the landings itself on runway 25 left, but further away I cannot do. So we will see how that will work out. Just wanted to test it, and for now I need to do it like that then until my other camera is repaired, and then we can do the normal ones. There we go, guys. It stopped again. It's changing the weather, so the weather has definitely an impact of in the sim. And also my speed goes up 14,000 feet. Don't know why we go so fast. We are only descending at 2,000 feet a minute. So, and I need to use my spoilers then for my speed brakes. And there we go. Joe, are you doing the streams later in the day and do the cold or early again? Early. Always early, because later in the day there is not so much traffic at Brussels airport, so the rush hour is in the morning. So yeah, it happened already that I did it later, but yeah, then we didn't have so much. And it's also I need to pick up my son from school, so in the morning after school, after I drop him, it's the best way to do it. But there are also days that I cannot do it, so it's a bit hard to find the perfect time, and especially now with the camera, you know, it's a real bummer. But it will come. The weather is also a factor, you know, that, and also the holidays in December, so that's why it was a less. But I think from next week, but the weather will not be very good. But let's say in a week or two, we will be back, but then with just normal camera, and then we see what we can do until we have the old camera, or the newer camera, but the broken one back. So I miss the live streams as well, and it's a real bummer that it didn't work out last time. So yeah, as you can see, it's freeze sometimes. Sometimes the image is just standing still for a second, and I don't know what's going on. Joe, okay, thanks. Well, no problem, mate. As soon as I can, I will do it. As soon as I can. So we are at 8,000 feet right now. Dexter back. All right. How was your landing? I think you landed already. It's forcing down here. Oh. Maybe it will be okay now with less clouds. We will see. At least in your sim. Okay. So, and give me a second, guys. And I will grab something. So, when it my webcam don't flash anymore. Also a good thing. So this is what I will use for the next live stream. I will try with this. So this is the 85mm lens times 2 because it's a micro four third, so that makes it 170. So it's just a normal Panasonic mirrorless camera with the mic that I use to speak in, not the mic that you hear the sound of the planes, but that don't fit. So I will use that, and that was also my webcam before the one that I'm using right now. So, but then I was using the other lens. So we will try that and see how that works. Oh, I'm stuck with my headset. The extra went okay, a little bump, okay, good job. And then that night, heavy rain. And Dexter, suddenly the ground came towards me very quick. Who is landing next? So next is Knight at Night. I'm behind Knight at Night. And then yeah, we will see how that will go. I'm just checking on little nav map. That's the only thing that I have left. Hey, why we don't follow the flight plan? Oh damn, cheesy. What this plane is doing? What you're doing, plane? Okay, showing camera was not a good idea. S-lot. We needed to go to Jan first. Where is S-lot? Okay, there it is. Okay, it's doing what it needs to do. My mistake. So we line up with a runway. And yeah, it's not getting better, it seems. So I will minimize this. There we go. We turn that off. We also turn this off. We turn this on, and then we go to right here and right here. Okay. And then we line up with a runway. We'll try to do. Maybe landing lights on. I needed to do that already a long time, so I get a lot of penalties today. Nice. Now the night I am. And Joe, do you have the code made of the same material and my cover to keep you warm? Lol. Yeah. Oh yeah. We have some birds flying around here. The European birds. Yeah, they're gone. You see them? Yeah, it just flew through my cockpit. Maybe that is the reason. That is the reason, I believe, because I saw that in the beginning that it was not looking great, so I need to take those birds out. So we go to flaps 18. Noah, what's up? Welcome, Noah. Hope you are doing fine, and thanks for joining. So we go to our landing. Landing wheel will be at flaps 33. There we go. And then we go to flaps 24. And I need more speed before we stall. Zero visibility, I go around. Alright. I think I cannot do that. I go around because this thing is not working. So I guess the problem is with the birds that are flying around. I thought it would be nice to see some birds, but they don't look great. And that's impacting my frame rate, it seems. So flaps 30, I have no clue where I am. I'm way too early, I believe. We are climbing again to 2000 feet. I'm not on the glide slope yet. So guys, it will be a difficult landing. It will be a stuttering, of course, but I will do my best to have a nice landing. Visibility, zero, rain. That's how I like it. But of course, with the stutters, it makes it way too tricky. And thank you guys for the 26 likes. I really appreciate that. So if you like what you are seeing, then push that thumbs up button, and yeah, also consider to subscribe if you want to see more. Also join the chat. Okay, so we are descending. You hear in the sound, the cracks in the sound, that it's not going great. Gear down. (1004). 3 green. So landing gears down.
1000.
Visibility 0, don't see the runway at the moment. Oh, there we see it.
Wind 300 at 3 knots.
Actually, don't see the runway, but I see some buildings that we don't need.
500.
Interesting. And okay, we see the runway. I'll wait as long as I can because of the stutters. You hear the stutters in the sound. It will be very hard. My plane. And there we stop for a second there.
Light slope.
Yeah.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Come on, go down.
10.
Landing time logged.
Up, and then we put it in a slide, of course. Very nice slide, and with stutters, and not nice, or not easy. We keep it sliding all over the place. Maybe I need to brake as well. I was waiting for the auto brakes, but I forgot we don't have auto brakes. And we just will not make it. Oh, we'll make it. And it's raining. Yes, raining. Alright. Dexter, it was really clear at some point approaching. Okay, yeah. I don't believe you. Nice. Guys, this is a Payware airport. Yeah, and it was very difficult. So I'm no clue where I need to go now. We will turn on taxi to the gate, something like that.
Piešťany ground DHL146 taxi to the gate.
DHL146 taxi to gate Alpha 1 via taxiway Bravo Alpha 1 Alpha.
But we made it. What was the landing rate? Did you see that?
Taxiing to
Landing
gate
rate?
Alpha 1 via taxiway Bravo Alpha 1 Alpha DHL146.
Also something that is this is not working. It don't wipe any of the drops away. Joe, did you pay for the rain as well? Yeah, no, I get it for free, mate. But I like this. This is the first time that actually that we see the rain like this, or at least me, that I see it rain really flying. Most of the time it's raining, but we don't see it flying. We see just some drops on the windscreen. Now we see it flying. That's one. Joe, 173. Oh, okay, but yeah, we will see it after on ONAIR company. The night, yeah, I cannot see your landing because otherwise my stream will, if I use the drone, it will be even worse. So make sure that I cannot, I will try to fix it out. I will throw the European birds out of it. So they were also not nice, and I think that is the reason why everything goes so slow lately. European birds, you can download that somewhere. So we are taxiing to our gate. I'm not familiar with this airport. The first time I come here. I think this is a Payware. Joe, what do you think? Do you have this airport? No, Joe, Knight at night. I believe. I mean, my excuse, Knight at night. So it seems to be a very long taxi. I'm also to try to do something later this year, something completely different. It will be a bit weird for me. I need to ask permission for that to do, so I try to do it, and I will ask permission to do that. And it's actually something where I was growing up, what I will tear down. And so, but I need to ask permission for that, and maybe I will show you that as well. And so actually it's about my school when I was a kid, that I will tear down, and I will build a complete new one. So, but I need to ask permission to do that, of course. Yeah, the night, no birds are dangerous for planes. Oh, okay. Here we see a private jet, or the Beechcraft King Air, what is it? And then someone is parked already here, it seems. But that's Dexter. So the reason why he is higher and floating, actually, that is because we are using a different airport. So we'll park underneath him somewhere. Sorry, Dexter. And this guy is sitting. Yeah, he is sitting. I will park somewhere where there's space. You see how bad it is, the frames now. Dexter, I agree. I think this is the first time we have rain like this in the sim. Quite nice. Yes. Indeed. So for this plane I need to turn off my lights and stuff and whatever, because we are on what is it called, ONAIR company. So I need to turn off some lights like strobe, beacon. I think that are the most important things, and then we can also turn off our engines.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by ONAIR.
Dexter, lol, yes, I loaded the regular Microsoft Airport, yeah. So I think we have, I have a payware, Ignited Night as well, I think. So, yeah. So, here my landing rate was 145, that's even better than I was expecting under this condition, those conditions. Flight time was 89 minutes, block time 108. So speed was 116, so that's all good. What else we have? We will get some penalty points, of course. Maintain crew impact. Crew, that's only Miss Lazy. There's always not happy. Crew impact. Soft landing. Yes. Reputation. So why we get -10? I have no clue. Safety bonus, okay, everything was fine. But the crew impact was -10. Don't know why that is. Alright, so we can get rid of this. And then we can also close that. So one program less. That's a good thing. And then we try to go outside and see what this gives. It's working. So this is actually a payware or a freeware. I'm not sure what this is. Because at night, still looking for the runway. Oh, that's not good. So this is a little overview of the. It's actually a military base, it seems, because there are a lot of military jets placed here. Helicopters as well. As you can see. Glad at night, if you land, let me know. And then try to catch. Looking for the runway, and Joe replies it's on the ground. Yep. So now we have a lot of mist, so it's very hard to see, guys. And actually I cannot show you the replay as well, because I forgot to put on the record button. Nobody mentioned that, my excuse. So I will put that a bit faster, so I have no recording of the replay. Sorry, guys. Dexter, I think it's used to be a military until 2017 or so. Okay. So this is runway in 19. That's not the one that we need. We need the other side. Because Ignited Night and Joe will land right here. So 01. So we wait a little bit until those guys land. So my landing, you cannot see the replay of it because I forgot to turn on the recording, I believe. My bad. Yes, it is. Yeah, Joe, you thought about the replay. Yeah, that is also very true what you say. Maybe my system will crash. Especially when I change over back to the replay, it will crash, yes. Almost 90% agree. Who is this? Who landed? This is Joe. Joe landed. And there's someone with an helicopter here. Alright. So yeah. To see how stuttering it is. So I will test it out, and I will throw out the European birds. I will try throw that out, because in the beginning of the stream we saw some or one bird, we saw that coming over, and that was messing up the things a bit. So I will throw that out. Maybe that will give a better frame rate. Also, too many add-ons never good. And the weather, yeah, more clouds, less clouds. So it's a bad day to land here. And I hope tonight at night I will find our runway. So tomorrow we have our last stream for this week, and then we fly in Auckland, from Auckland to Invercargill. That's also in New Zealand. We do that with the Phoenix A320. So, and we do that also with Air New Zealand. So that's our company where we fly with the A320 from Phoenix. And now it's really bad, it seems. So if you want to land, it's not a good moment. But you see how it changed. Now it's a better moment. Now if you can land now, it will be okay. And now it comes back, so there we go. 500 feet, Knight at night. Alright, 500 feet, and he's there. So guys, 2 more likes and we have 30. Nice. Maybe I will like the video as well. Can I like it? No, we'll do it after. So I don't have no clue where he is. I don't see him. Didn't land yet, so. So if he landed, let me know, because sometimes I don't see him. I cannot see him all the time. There are moments that I see him, there are moments that I don't see him. So that is but we saw Joe today, we saw Derrickster, we also saw Knight at night. In the beginning we didn't see or saw Joe, but now we saw him. So I think he goes around again. Knight at night crashed. Oh. Landed in the river, it seems, as a runway. Okay, but you survived. That's already fantastic news. So, Mr. Knight at night, he crashed. Alright, very sad. But he's doing well. He still can communicate, so that's a good thing. I don't see him on Valenta at the moment. 0 visibility. Yeah, it's very harsh conditions. I saw that. So, yeah, very hard, but it's fun to do. It's just a bad thing about the stutters. The seeking is the rescue. Yeah, I wish there was a seeking and sim, but probably there is no one making that. There is no any message of someone that is making the seeking. So I don't think we will have it. Also for, I believe for Explain 11 or 12 there is no seeking. There was one for FSX, I know, I had that one, but yeah, for this simulator no seeking. and it will not come in the first year, I believe. So it's a bit a bummer. And so then we fly the crappy helicopters then. But at night never had this weather on a landing. Always there are good weather and then, but not this time. Well, yeah, I had this type of weather once or twice already, and that was in Wellington, I believe, where I needed to land there, and it is already a very difficult airport to land anyway, and with those weather conditions, it's even, yeah, I needed to go 3 times or so, or 4 times around before I could land. Dexter, by the way, is it's the first day of the Microsoft Flight Simulator sale, or the last day. Okay. Alright, but at the moment I will not buy anything because yeah, too many expenses. Cannot buy everything. So, and I'm also thinking on the future for what I can do more about filming, because I like filming, and also that things that will come up from my school, my old school, that I will tear down. So maybe I need some other things for that as well. So guys, and this was the end of the stream. We not all made it. Glad at night he crashed. Dexter could land, I could land, and Joe could land. We missed all the landings actually. Canal Bo Nui. Okay, so have a very good night, and yeah, see you next time. Thanks for joining, and yeah, have a wonderful day and sleep after. So guys, for the pilots, Dexter, Cloud at Night, Joe, thank you for joining the flight, and yeah, hope to see you next time again. And yeah, so like tomorrow we fly the Phoenix A320. You can fly what you want, of course. So, but I fly the Phoenix. And then for all the other people here in the chat that were not in the chat, then I hope everyone has a wonderful night, and hope to see you very soon again. Dexter, I managed to get a screenshot of Whitwall's productions. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That will look. So that's my cockpit. I agree. Usually it's the sun rays. I shot it running across the panels. Alright. Whitwall's Productions landing. What is that? Well, the plane is that. That's not my plane. And then we see Air Baltic. Nice. Air Baltic. And then Joe, I did some lawn mowing, mowing on landing. Yeah, that also need to do happen. So you did a great job. We didn't see it, but yeah. And Dexter, sim you later, everyone. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, Dexter, and sim you later. Good at night. Thank you all, and good night. Also good night for you, mate, and yeah, see you next time. Sleep well. Joe, thanks everyone for your company and likes. Thank you very much, mate, and have a wonderful day. Dexter, lol. That's how you showed up in my okay. Yeah, I see. Okay, I'm the lily putter now. Joe, I saw the same plane at Dexter. So, okay, guys. So this was the stream for tonight. Tomorrow we have the last one, and then it's a weekend for me. Then I need to work. Okay. So thanks for watching, and have a good night or day, and see you next time. Bye bye. Cheers.